Total transparency here. I didn't know your offensive line could be as good as it's been this year. So my question to you is, did you guys always think this was, who you could be?
Yeah, absolutely. We knew coming in, with as many seniors, as much experience as we had, we knew we were capable of something like this, but we knew that we had to go out and earn that. We knew that it wasn't just going to happen, and we couldn't just will it to happen. It was something that we had to start, working on the minute when our workout started and all the way through now, and still continue to progress. And so it's been a constant thing. I mean, it's been a goal in mind, and just continuing to work at it.
You just explained it's not like flipping a switch. You made it very clear. But is there a moment you could look back on that you think, wow, that's the game, or that's the play, or something that I thought we've kind of gotten a little further along in this?
I think it's one of those things, and Coach Riley always preaches it, is consistency. And, as the season has went, we've become more and more consistent in those plays that, our 1-2 yard gains, we keep sticking with. And eventually, those plays are starting to pop. And, that's very indicative of how we've been as an offensive line, too. We just continue to stick with the process, keep working, and starting to see some success with it.
If you guys win on Saturday, Coach Kleiman will become the only first-year head coach in Big 12 history to beat the Sooners and the Longhorns in his first season. What would that mean?
I mean, it'd be huge. It'd be for Coach Kleiman to come in, and as a first-year head coach, it'd be huge for him, and it'd be huge for us as a team as well. That's something that, I'm sure he'd even tell you that not focused on that and focused on the process like he continually preaches, but to go in and get a win for him would be huge in his first year.
How fast do you feel like this season is gone for you? And it's game 9 already. Like, how quickly has this gone?
It's gone in the blink of an eye almost. It's crazy to be standing here at this point in the season, and especially as a senior, it seems like every season's continued to go faster and faster.
When you look up, you guys have had 342 rushing yards against KU. What's your reaction like to the offensive line?
All of us were, extremely excited to see those numbers. And we knew that, if we continue, one play at a time, continue with that process, things like that can happen. By no means are, even though those numbers are high, we're satisfied. There's plenty of ways that we can continue to improve, but we're happy to see that.
Like during the game, did you know that number was that high, or was it not until afterwards they were like, "Oh my God!" Like, it's almost.
Me personally, I didn't realize it was that high till later part of the fourth quarter. Again, you go through the drive and you're worried about being efficient on first down, setting up on second down to have a third, manageable third down, and then you're worried about how you were doing in that drive, so you come off and talk with Coach Riley. You don't really get into those things, so it wasn't until late in the game where I realized that the number was that high.
How about your pressure? But without James and Jordan in that game, did you feel any more importance to kind of make it happen on the offensive line?
We've got such a great group of running backs that with James and Jordan being limited like they were, I mean, I had complete confidence in Harry coming in, and Joe Irving got a lot of reps, and Tyler Burns too. We've got so much talent in that room that I was confident in those guys being able to step up.
Is it pretty much the same blocking for each of them, or do you have to make adjustments when Harry Trotter comes in or Tyler Burns?
No adjustments need to be made. Each one of those backs has a little bit of their own style, but I mean, they've all got great vision, great athleticism, and so you don't really have to change a blocking style.
As a center, you get to be next to Josh Revis and Evan Kroll as they switch in and out. To an outsider, it seems smooth. How smooth is that process, though, in game switching out at that spot?
I mean, it's extremely smooth. I mean, you get so many reps with both of them in practice, and when we work individual drills, I make sure I get reps with both those guys too. So combination blocks, things like that, it's not unfamiliar to work with those guys, and so it goes smoothly in games.
You guys were picked 9th on the preseason in the Big 12, and right now it's November, and you're fighting for 3rd place with Texas and Iowa State. How gratifying has this climb been for you?
It's been extremely gratifying just to have the success that we've had so far. By no means are we looking at standings, looking at things like that. Coach Kleiman preaches it, and it's something that I really bought into this year, and it's helped me a ton. It's just it's one game at a time. It's the process. We're not a results-driven program. We don't want to be something like that. It's process-based, and so it's been great to have the success that we've had so far. But again, continue just trying to build and not focus on those things.